Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Australian WBO champion Jeff the Horn says after Terence Crawford, he'd be down to fight a guy like Canelo Alvarez. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Also, shout out to Courier Mail. They did an interview with Jeff Horn, and he had some very interesting things to say. I want to read some quotes and just give my thoughts. Jeff Horn says, "I know Terence Crawford is a terrific boxer, but there are a lot of guys out there with his sort of speed and skills, and I'm not overawed. A lot of people say he is the best in the world right now, but my whole career has been about fighting guys people said were way better than me and proving them wrong. Last year, I beat Manny Pacquiao, who was an 11-time world champion across 8 weight divisions, and I'm going into this fight very confident I could do the job in America. I have a great team around me, and I want to beat all the top welterweights in the world, and then maybe fight someone like Canelo Alvarez in a super fight in Las Vegas." Jeff Horn. Listen, normally I celebrate the guys who have the warrior spirit, who are making call outs and being direct, but this doesn't sound realistic to me because there's really no guarantee that you get past Terence Crawford, who hasn't even fought at welterweight yet. In fact, if I'm a betting man and I'm doing my fight prediction, I'm picking Terence Crawford to beat Jeff Horn. So I don't even think he gets past Terence Crawford. So it's really no reason to be talking about Canelo Alvarez. And the weird thing about Canelo is I've heard guys mention Canelo, this, that, and stuff. And it's like, I feel like people forget that he moved up to 160. You know what I mean? I keep hearing Canelo's name as if he's still at 54 or Canelo. I was born, you know what I mean, of 155. He's no longer there. So that makes this statement sound even more ridiculous because Jeff Horn, I heard he had trouble making weight a little bit, gained some weight and stuff like that. So maybe 147, he can only have a couple more fights there. But I don't see him jumping from 147 to 160 and having any type of success with Canelo Alvarez. Canelo has big fight experience. Canelo is a good boxer, very good upper body movement. I mean, he just fought a guy bigger than him in Golovkin, who's offensively more accurate and better than Jeff Horn. More precise in general. So I don't really see what Jeff Horn is going to do with Canelo at all, especially with the weight disparity. Again, I don't even see Jeff Horn personally getting past Terence Crawford. So, I mean, it's cool that Jeff Horn is saying that he wants this and wants to fight the top welterweights, but I definitely don't see him getting past Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, and Keith Thurman, and those are the top welterweights. So it doesn't sound realistic. And see, this is the other thing is, I'm all for the call-outs, but you have to actually submit the statements you make and make it sound realistic. For example, after he beat Pacquiao, he called out Floyd Mayweather. He's like, "Hey Floyd, you want the walking stick or the gloves? Which one is it, Floyd?" You know what I mean? I don't know if the new Dundee movie got him hyped or whatever, but he called out Floyd Mayweather and then he fought Gary Corcoran. So to me, all that statements where you said you'll fight Floyd Mayweather, you'll fight Keith Thurman, Errol Spence Jr., I can't consider that a true call out, because how do you go from Floyd Mayweather, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman to actually fighting Gary Corcoran? So either you or your team, like Martin said in Bad Boys, it's not registering. There's something not registering, because that's a hell. Like, you could at least fight like a Luis Collazo, you know what I mean, a veteran who's gonna give you some tough rounds and been in there with top names. But Gary Corcoran, really, who got stopped in his last 3 fights by Liam Williams, Then you're gonna fight him a few fights after that. So, I mean, again, that's cool that Jeff Horn is saying he wants to fight Canelo and stuff, but seeing is believing. And first step is most likely he's fighting Terence Crawford in April. I got to see him get past that first to be a true believer. And I'm not hating. This is no shade. I'm just giving it to you real, keeping it 100 like I always do. And I just don't see him getting past Crawford, let alone advancing to the point where he's beating top welterweights and he's fighting Canelo. I'm not seeing it. Other thing you got to keep in mind is the Pacquiao fight. I thought Pacquiao won. I talked to Errol Spence Jr. I have it on camera, and he said he had Pacquiao winning. Other people like Terence Crawford said the fight could have went either way. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't it's cool that you're saying, oh, I beat 11-time world champion, but in the minds of people like Teddy Atlas, myself, Terence, Errol Spence, you know what I mean, just different people like that, a lot of people aren't fully convinced that you just really went in there and beat Pacquiao. Did Pacquiao look great? No. Did you start off good? Yes. You know what I mean? I thought he had a good game plan earlier. He did better than most people thought. But you can't score a fight based on like if someone's getting their ass kicked for the first 6 rounds and then they do better, that doesn't mean just because you did better in the 7th round that you automatically get that round. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, some people do that, but I don't know. Just the Pacquiao Horn fight was weird. I never went back and watched it again, but from what I remember, it was a close fight. Pacquiao made some mistakes in there I think he took Horn lightly and stuff like that, and he was getting bullied, walking himself back to the ropes and banging his gloves like on some tough man stuff, and the guy was clearly durable and busy and awkward. So it's not like Pacquiao fought a perfect fight, but I thought Pacquiao, he was melting Jeff Horn in the 9th round. It looked like Jeff Horn was out of there. And I thought Pacquiao won a close fight. You know what I mean? So, to me, it's too premature to not get past Crawford, not face a top welterweight who's not Pacquiao's age. You know what I mean? The Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, them guys aren't Pacquiao's age. And the other thing is Pacquiao, on top of his age and just, he's been through some wars and been through tough fights and been fighting for a while, is like he mentioned, he came across 8 weight divisions. So you're talking again about a guy who moved up a lot. When you're talking about Canelo, he didn't move up 8 weight classes. So he's naturally of a bigger caliber than Pacquiao. Same thing with Terence Crawford. So let me know what you guys think. Jeff Horn versus Canelo. Would you like to see it? I mean, it just sounds crazy, and it seems like too much forward thinking. Because I can't really look past Terence Crawford. Damn sure not the other top welterweights either. You know what I mean? To even see it lasting like you know what I mean? It just seems like the 15 minutes of fame is almost up. I'm just being brutally honest. You know what I mean? So I can't personally see Jeff Horn even lasting to the point where he's fighting a Canelo. Let me know your thoughts. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.